how to play the lottery for $100 and guarantee a win. And no, this is not clickbait at all. Full disclosure, it's not really the lottery, but it is a way where there's some gambling going on. There's some risk going on, and unknown risk. But here's the beautiful thing about the risk is, really, it's not really risk. There's a risk that maybe nothing good happens per se, and I'll get to that, but it is truly going to be a guaranteed victory. Now, also full disclosure on my sake, the reason I'm even doing this video is I'm trying to trick you into actually enjoying a platform, into using a platform that exists out there for people in the market, particularly day traders, swing traders, even investors. And this is gonna be an approach that I'm trying to use to kind of Jedi mind trick you into at least trying the platform. So that's the whole goal here on my part, is to get you to try the platform. But even in that, you are going to get paid to try the platform, and it's like a $100 lottery ticket. So what do I mean by that? Well, the platform that I'm talking about is Webull, and I'm a big fan of Webull. I think they're a great platform when you're new, just getting started, looking for something, if you want to trade stocks and all that. They're a platform that should at least be considered, especially when they're offering incentive programs like the one I'm going to talk about. Now, another disclosure point on my end, if you use the link down below, then I will get something too. So just to keep that in mind, but in order for this all to work, you kind of sort of have to use that link down below. But the way it's set up is this, is Webull, again, is the platform, and they require that you deposit $100 into your account. Now, the key thing with that is, and why this is a guaranteed win, is that's still your money. That's not an expense. That's not, well, it costs $100 to open an account. No, that's not a cost. That is just a deposit, and you can use that amount to start to trade, to make investments. So I really want to reiterate that. That is not a cost to open the account. That's just what you need to put in the account, and then you can still use that $100 for whatever you want. However, in doing so, what Webull is going to do, as of now this could always change, but as of the recording of this video, and they've been doing it for, years at this point, but for signing up, actually, let's get that out of the way. Because the first thing you have to do in order to make this next part happen is deposit the $100. But after you deposit the $100, they're going to give you free stock. Now, in some cases, I'm going to add the S there because depending on the time of year, depending on the promotion, it can be multiple stocks. But the point here being, they're going to give you free stocks for depositing that $100. Now, here's the cool part, is you don't know what stock it's going to be. So that's where the lottery kind of comes into play. It could be, winning the lottery would be like, Tesla, Amazon, right? Amazon would be the ultimate lottery. That, as of this recording, those shares are like trading up over $3,000 per share. But it could also be kind of a quote unquote dud. What do I mean by a dud? Well, I don't know. Maybe the stock they give you is trading for, and I don't know, maybe just $10. Maybe they give you one and it's trading for $5. But most times they are giving multiple stocks. So let's just do this. Let's say that the promotion just happens to be 2 stocks. Both stocks are at $5. So in other words, you basically, quote unquote, lose the lottery, right? You went in, you tried to get some big stocks, but you know what? I only got 2 stocks, each of them valued at $5. Now, to be fair, those could rise in value and become worth more. But let's just take it at face value. Each one is worth $5, which equates to, not to insult your mathematical intelligence, but $10. But let's actually look at the numbers here. So you put in $100 and you get, like I said, kind of a dud result. I'm like, I didn't really win anything. But you still got $10. $10 from $100, that's a 10% return for basically doing nothing. And it all happens relatively quickly. Yes, you got to sign up for the account. You got to deposit the money. You got to let the deposit settle. So it's not like it happens like that, but it certainly happens longer than 6 months, longer than a year. Now, where is 6 months and a year coming from? That's another opportunity that you could use that $100 for. Meaning you could go out to your local bank and get a certificate of deposit, otherwise known as a bank CD. And I would encourage you, go to bankrate.com and look up the current CD rates. They're going to be, right now they are terrible. But let's just do this. Let's err on the side of, let's say that for 6 months or a year, you can get 1%. Again, you have to keep the money in there for 6 months to a year and you'll get 1%. And they're even lower right now, but we'll just use 1%. So 1% you'll get for that amount of time, or, basically a really bad case scenario, you're still getting 10% in this situation, and probably right around, a few weeks, a month. So do you see what I mean by, it is the lottery component because you don't know what stocks you'll get, But even in a worst case scenario, you're still making actually a very solid return on your investment from that $100 given the time frame of things. And that's also going to get you, and so you can see the platform, which again is what I want you to consider. Oh, that's just a bird out my window. I thought it was a turkey at first, but it's just a bird. I'm not going to try to play like I'm trying to fight it off, but plus it's do turkeys try them? Anyways. So the point here being is consider it. Click that link down below, put the $100 in, play the lottery, see what stocks or in fact, as of right now, they're giving away, I think, 3 stocks. Now that could change at any time, but point here being is, I mean, what do you have to lose? Worst case, you get the $10. Worst case, you hate the platform. So you're like, you know what? I'm done. I want out. And you take your $110 and just go someplace else with it. So, I mean, that's what I mean by it. It's a guaranteed win. You're not going to lose that $100 when you have it deposited into your account. So just something I wanted to throw out there because I always like to kind of hustle and grind, figure out ways to make the system work for you. And this is a way where, yeah, you're playing the lottery. You don't know what's going to actually happen. You could score big. You might not score anything. But it's not like a traditional lottery. Well, I didn't score, and then I actually lost my money. No, in this lottery, you still get to walk away with that $100. So, hey, you know what? You don't really have too much to lose. From a risk versus reward standpoint, this is basically as good as it gets. So like I said, click that link down below. But try out the platform too, because I think you're going to really enjoy it. I think you'll be impressed by it. I've done many other videos on it. In fact, I'll put a link down below to a video that shows how you can use this very same platform to find good stocks to trade. So if you're someone that's like, how do I even find a good stock to trade? Again, I'll put a video down below which uses this very same platform of Webull. So like I said, you are getting a good solid platform. But even if you don't want the platform, okay, fine. You're still playing the lottery for $100, but you get to at least walk away with that $100. So if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. In fact, if you do play, let me know in the comment section below, what stocks did you get? As part of this lottery, what ones did they give you? I'd like to see what people are getting down below, see if anybody can score an Amazon or a Tesla or one of those bigger names out there. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, let me know in the comment section. And then also check out the channel as a whole, a good variety of videos, and hopefully you like what you see enough to hit that subscribe button, as I would love to have you as subscribed to the channel. But yeah, click that link down below, put the $100 into the account, and let's see what happens. Let's see what stocks you get. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.